Hi everyone, my name is Sachin Gupta, and thank you for joining this question answer session, which is about how to study in UK without IELTS or how to study in UK at all. The idea we wanted to do this session was that a lot of you guys, almost pretty much everybody had not met me as yet, had not spoken to me, right? And you guys also have been interacting with Akriti, who is my colleague. Okay, and so I believe we have received a lot of questions around what is the current scenario in UK, whether you should go to UK at all, and what about the budget. There are a lot of questions about the budget. Okay, and I could also see certain questions on why should you choose us as your consulting agent. Okay, so I thought it is a good opportunity to not only for me to come in front of you, and so that you guys can know whom would you be interacting with, but also quickly take you through a very small presentation about who I am and what I do. And then I will also be taking up questions which have been submitted by you guys. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and what I want you to do is please give me a small thumbs up if you can see my screen now. Guys, can you see my screen? Yeah, can you is the screen visible to you? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to just minimize this. No, hold on, just give me a second. Huh? Yeah, so this presentation today is about one second, about studying in UK. Okay, and this is a live question answer session which is about studying in UK without IELTS. The idea is to discuss whatever queries have been put forth by you, but before that, just a small 3 to 4 slide presentation on who am I, what do I do, and things like that. Okay, so the first question which obviously comes to a student mind is that who is this guy? You would want to know about me, and what all do I do. So my name is Sachin Gupta. I'm an international certified career coach and have been into international education counseling for the last 10 years now. I'm the co-founder for this company called Top Uni Admit. We basically assist Indian students to study in their choice of country based on their academic, English, and financial circumstances. So I've helped more than 2,000 students achieve their dream career in the last decade plus in India and abroad. So my core skill or my specialty is to help you identify what should you study, where should you study, and how would the target country suit your personality and your circumstances. Okay, so this is who I am. And so why did you basically join this session, or why did you click on my advertisement? So you had basically, what you had done was, there was an advertisement on studying masters in UK without IELTS. So why did you click on that, and or probably why are you here? So one, out of curiosity, you must be wondering, when you saw that line without IELTS, you must be wondering, how is it possible? Two, the message resonated with you. Excuse me. The message resonated with you that probably you are somewhere facing some issues with English capabilities or English test. You've not got that score or something like that. Or third, you're looking for a solution, in the sense that you have certain issues, you do not have the clarity on the process, or you are confused about how things would happen owing to COVID, and a lot many more questions about post-study work permits. How would you make a career when you go abroad? When would you be allowed to fly out of India? So these are the three reasons which I feel, because of which you're here. Okay, so now, one thing which I wanted to just share with this slide is that, guys, I'm just a normal human being like you. Okay, I've got a family. This picture is with my wife and my kid, a 13-year-old son I have. Okay, so just wanted to put across that I'm just a normal guy like you. Just that I have a unique skill set, whereby, as I told before, I help I help students and their parents in making informed decisions to study abroad. Okay, and this is my company, Top Uni Admit. I also have my own website by the name of sachingupta.co. We have been sending you information on the links and all. So this is pretty much about me and about what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some questions now and just answer the top most questions which are there. All right. So if it is all good till now, can I get a small thumbs up? So that if I'm clear, audible, and everything like that. Cool, nice. Okay. So now, based on the messages which we had sent to a lot of you, there are a few questions which have come up. There are queries which have come up. You would be able to see them on the screen. Okay. Now, the first question is it possible to join without IELTS? Whether after joining, we are required to write any entrance exam other than IELTS? So whether after completion of course, we were able to work there or should write any exam for pursuing in India? Okay. Yes, the answer to this question is yes, it is possible to study in UK without IELTS at the UG or the PG level. There are certain conditions to it. For example, if you're talking about specifically studying masters in UK without IELTS, the universities in UK are looking at your 12th English scores and in which year did you pass out your 12th standard and your bachelor's. Okay. So there are certain specific universities who are admitting students to apply for their programs without IELTS. Okay. And there are no additional exams which are required to be written once you land there. If you get a visa, you're done, you're sorted. And after completion of course, the second part was, yes, after completion of course, you would be allowed to stay back and work for 2 years. You get a 2 years of post-study work permit. And there is no additional exam which is required to get that post-study work permit. And during studying also, as you all must be knowing, but still I'd say it, you are allowed to work 20 hours part-time per week. So this is the answer to this question. I'll take the next one. I want to work. I need to know the best option for me to do a job while studying, while my studies continue. I need to know countries offering best post-study work permit. Okay. So while studying, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week. And as far as the countries offering the best post-study work permit, okay, a thumb rule. UK offers 2 years of post-study work permit. Canada offers 2 years to 3 years of post-study work permit. Australia offers 2 to 4 years of work permit, post-study work permit. Depending now in Australia, it is the 2 years is the standard duration. The extended durations are based upon the areas which you study in. If you go in a regional area, you get a higher duration of post-study work permit. But as far as UK is concerned, they offer you a flat 2 years of post-study work permit. I hope that answers the question. Are we on the same page, everybody? A small thumbs up if this information was clear. Excellent. Okay. So I want to know about the best possible scholarship that I can get. I scored 60% in my bachelor's. In UK, the scholarships vary between £1,500 to £3,500 flat. Okay. Now what they do is they are offering you an upfront scholarship which varies from £1,500 to £3,500 depending upon the university you go in, right? And these scholarships are applicable on the entire duration of the course. And for the first year, they will be granted to you once you get admission. So for example, if your annual tuition fees is £13,000 and you get a scholarship of £3,000, you would be required to demonstrate and pay £10,000 net, which is after the scholarship. Okay. Now, okay, I want to go for masters in research work. What is the procedure and where can I get paid PR? Okay. If you want to go for masters, now there are two kinds of masters. One is masters in coursework, and second is masters based on research. So you can reach out to us with your documents. We will be glad to share options with you where you can study masters which is based on research. Okay. And as far as getting PR is concerned, see guys, I'll be very honest with you. PR is a futuristic event. We do not know what will happen after you finish your degree and after you do your post-study work permit, because PR is something which is skill based, and it is going to happen after you finish your degree or you finish your post-study work permit. Okay, so it is not possible or professional to comment on it as on today. All right. So I want to do course related to OT and anesthesia. This is a very specific question. I can only comment once I see your documents. Which country is the cheapest to apply for masters? Okay, now let me give you a ballpark figure for all the three countries as far as masters is concerned. The annual tuition fees. In UK, the master's degree is for 1 year. In Australia and Canada, the master's degree is for 2 years. This is the first answer. Two, the annual tuition fees in UK would be somewhere between 10 to 12 lakh rupees. The annual tuition fees in Canada could be somewhere between 7 to 25 lakh rupees. Okay, you can start a master's degree for as low as 7 lakh rupees per year. Obviously, the disclaimer is that the universities which offer a tuition fees of 7 to 8 lakh rupees per year are highly competitive. I'm talking about a university called University of British Columbia, which is the topmost university, one of the topmost university, and very competitive to get admission in. Okay, in Australia, the master's fees varies. It starts from somewhere between 12 lakh rupees and goes up to again 20-25 lakh rupees. Okay, so it totally depends. I think the cheapest could be Canada. There we can look at an option where probably the tuition fees to study masters is lowest in Canada. I have a budget of 10 lakh rupees. Can I study abroad? If you have a total budget of 10 lakh rupees, I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Is that the total amount available? You know, which total amount available with you? Then it is not possible to study in either Canada or Australia or UK. Probably you have to look at a very small country, but which I would not suggest at all. So no, 10 lakh rupees is not sufficient at all. Okay. Is it possible to study in UK without IELTS? It definitely is. This is what this session is all about. There are universities in UK who are offering admissions at bachelor's or master's to students from India, without IELTS, but there are certain conditions attached to it. You'll have to reach out to us for those specific conditions. Okay, where are you located? This is the last question. Now, okay, I am based out of Chandigarh, North India. Okay, so I have my office here in Chandigarh, and we are a team of 4 people. So which includes me and my colleagues, which help you out with all the assessments and backend processing. So we are based in Chandigarh, North India. So these are the questions which were there. I hope you find the answers helpful. My team's gonna share this presentation with you. If you're not here, share this recording with you. And please feel free to reach out to me. My number is 9781000696. It will be mentioned somewhere in the message, or you can write an email to my team, get in touch with, probably Akriti or Tanya, whosoever are in touch with you. And feel free to ask me any more questions which you might have. All right. So this is Sachin Gupta signing off for now, and I look forward to hearing from you on any other queries or doubts which you might have. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. MTech, okay. Fair enough.
In biotechnology.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was like thinking, I had a word with one of your
Colleagues, yeah.
one of your colleagues. So actually, there are 2 options that I've kept in my mind. Either for the like master should I do, or should I go for the PhD?
Okay, okay, okay. So which year are you in, Ravina?
My first year is going to complete now.
Okay, so you have another year to go before you complete your MTech, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, Ravina, I'll tell you how it works. So, in case you want to go for a PhD, you'll have to do the entire process yourself, because when it comes to PhD, no consultant or an agent is allowed to intervene, because a student is required to find a professor themselves after getting in touch with the university. I'm sorry, right?
Okay.
So, as far as PhD is concerned, you will have to get in touch with the concerned university and request the department head to take you under his or her wings.
Okay, and but I have like heard from many people like double masters is not being like considered by many of the countries. Is that so?
When you say is not being considered, what do you exactly mean by that? You mean, is there
Like
difficulty? Hmm.
they basically ask during the visa like why do you want to do double masters?
Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
why
So
you're
there are,
going for this when
correct.
you have
So
already done it?
absolutely, that is very true. If you're going for double masters, you could be asked a question, and you would be asked a question. You will have to explain in your statement of purpose as to why do you want to do your masters again once you've done it from India. And two, during the visa part also, the High Commission could call you and ask you about the reason to do a master's again. All right. So to go around this issue, what I suggest is you can go for a master's which is based on research. Okay. Now there are two types of masters, as I said in my presentation. One is masters with coursework. Second, masters with research.
Okay.
So you, instead of a full-fledged PhD, you can also look at a master's degree, which allows you to do some research work.
Okay.
And if you choose that program, we will be able to help you out. And going for a master's based on research program would also give you an opportunity to answer this question as to why are you going for a second master's, where you can clearly say that you have already done your master's coursework. Now for the research based program that you're going abroad.
Okay, so like I am not having much knowledge about the research work. Like
Hmm.
I've been enrolled in many research papers, but
Hmm.
like is it beneficial of doing this and then I'll get a good job over there?
See, now masters in research would involve you to do some, write a thesis, write a white paper. You are aware of that. As far as getting a good job is concerned, now that's a very subjective question. You have to reach out to employers. You have to avail, if there are any, you can look for programs which have internship options, right? You have to network. You have to stay in touch with your teachers, the professors, who could introduce you to the industry. So there's an entire process with which you have to find a job. Ravina, you have to understand one point. The process of finding a job remains the same irrespective of the country. If you're in India, there's again a process with which you get a job. If you go abroad, it's the same process which needs to be followed when you're looking for a job.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Yes, sir. So like as the situation is going on due to COVID, so like will there be intake in the next year?
Intakes would always be there. So what I suggest is, since you already have another year before you finish your masters, you wait out this time, because in any case you cannot leave your masters in between, and then in any case everything is closed as of now, right? So you have another year to go. Hopefully everything will settle down by then, and then you can plan. So intakes are there in UK or throughout the world. There are 3 intakes in a year: Jan, Feb, May, June, and September, October.
Okay, sir. And one thing more I just need to ask. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, I'm taking much
No
time.
problem, no problem. That is why I'm here. Yeah.
Is there any procedure of transfer also? Like in the mid, some of the universities ask for the 1 year of masters in biotech, and after that they take a transfer from that university.
Are you talking about transfer from India to abroad or transfer within abroad?
Exactly. No, transfer from India to abroad.
Okay, now that is called a recognition of prior learning. What that means, what you're asking is whether if you finish your 1 year in India, would you be allowed or given credits for that first year and given admission in the second year in masters in the foreign country? Yeah.
Right.
So, which is a very remote chance. Normally, what happens is universities, as far as the international education is concerned, do not offer you the credits if you leave your finish your 1 year in India. They kind of term it as an unfinished program.
Okay.
So there are very remote chances that universities will offer you a credit for your first year in India and give you admission in the second year abroad.
Okay.
Yeah. So generally, they consider it as an unfinished course.
Okay.
That's
So,
how.
can you just like give me certain courses, like either of your colleagues can send me the courses like for the research,
Sure. What we can do
masters in
is,
research.
yeah. Are you in touch with Akriti? I think Akriti has been in touch with you, or have you spoken to her?
I'm in touch with Tanya, I
You touched in
suppose.
Tanya itself. Okay. I believe Tanya is on call right now. So what we'll
Yes,
do,
yes.
yeah. So Tanya, what you do is get in touch with Ravina post this call. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Ravina, we would request you to please send us your documents so that we can take a look at the percentile which you've scored, the subjects which are there, and everything else. And then Tanya
I've
will suggest.
already done that.
You've already done that. Perfect. So Tanya, please help her with the masters with research-based options, where whatever country you're looking, she's looking at. Ravina, what country are you looking at?
As it's not a specific country I'm looking for. Basically, right now, I just as much I've googled,
Perfect.
so
I understand. So your options are open, yeah?
Germany and yeah.
Okay, no issues. Tanya will send you options, for probably Australia and UK, which
Okay.
offer masters with research based options, and then you can go ahead with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would want to ask us now?
No, thank you, sir, so much.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. And
Oh,
we also have Kunal with us. Hi, Kunal.
Hello, hello, good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much, Kunal. Where are you from, Kunal?
I'm from Mumbai.
You're from Mumbai. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, Kunal, yeah, tell me, what question do you have?
Actually, I don't have any personal questions. Akrita cleared it, so no
Acha,
issues.
okay, fair enough. So, what we will do is, before you came in, I did a very small 4-slide presentation on who I am and what do I do, what is the name of my company, and things like that. We will send you that video. Take a look at it. If you have any more questions, Akrit is always there. My contact details will also be there in the message. Feel free to reach out, and we would be really happy to help you with whatever queries you might have about studying abroad. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Much obliged. Thank you.
All right, perfect. So I guess that's about it, guys. And my team will send you the video, and we would be happy to take it from there. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, man.